Holly McKhann coming to you with the latest Orange County housing report for March 2025. This week's title of the report from Stephen Thomas, my favorite economist, who is local by the way, is A Different Velocity. So he talks about the market definitely having a change, and it's really different from a few weeks ago where he was talking about how things were selling faster than they used to. Now things have slowed down a bit. But before we get to the rest of that, in case you haven't met me before, once again, my name is Holly McKhann. I'm a local realtor in Orange County. I've bought, fixed, and flipped with my husband over 250 homes. That's what got me started in the world of real estate. After I'd done probably 150 flips, I got my real estate license about 10 years ago and started helping regular people, probably like you, buy and sell real estate, whether it's a personal residence for them to live in or an investment property. So I've got a huge background of skills and a big variety of contractors and tradespeople to help with anything you could think of that you want to fix up on your home, or a home that you're thinking of buying, or a home that you're thinking of selling. So if you'd like help with buying or selling, make sure you contact me. All my information is below. So back to this week's report. He likens this market to something that you may have experienced before in Orange County. If you're a commuter and you have your same path to and from work every day, you know how long it takes, give or take, depending on if there's an accident. But all of a sudden, when you get on the road, there's construction and things slow down a lot. And then there's even a sign on the side of the road that says, construction expected through March of 2026, like it's gonna go on for a year or something. Oh, that's a big surprise, not what you may have been expecting, and things have changed. The Orange County housing market is experiencing more for sale signs and not enough demand signs to match up. So it's extending our expected market time, which is the amount of time you expect a home to sell between when it goes up for sale and when it goes into escrow. He talks about how with things taking longer to sell, sellers have to recalibrate and adjust their expectations. And now more than ever, it's really important as a seller to price your home right at fair market value. This is the third year in a row where demand has been stuck at very low levels due to unaffordability, which was impacted, of course, by the big rise in interest rates. When it used to be 3.25%, and in the last couple of months, it's been around 7%. Today, it's about 6.6%. More sellers have been putting their homes on the market, more so than prior years. However, the demand has not been able to keep up with it. So with that, there's more homes sitting on the market for a longer time. Inventory will continue to rise as it always does during the spring market. So we'll just have to see what happens in the coming weeks. I'd like to share a couple of personal experiences that I've had with buyers and sellers, because even though we're talking about in general the whole Orange County housing market, in individual neighborhoods and price points, things can definitely be different. I'm representing a buyer on a $400,000 condo, and there was one other offer that we were bidding against. Thankfully, we won out with some of my special ninja tricks, and I'm really excited for that buyer to be closing in the next couple of days. In another transaction, it was a buyer purchasing a home in the $900,000 price point in Cypress. We were the only bidder on the home at the time, and the listing agent had said, we priced low. We thought we would be getting offers, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 higher. And said, well, if it's just us, we think you should take our offer. And we did bid up $9,000 over the asking, so the seller would feel good enough to take our offer. But we did learn while we were in escrow that somebody kept offering $20,000 more than our offer after we were in escrow. So kind of an interesting story. But as long as we performed, my buyer still gets to purchase that home, and we're closing on that one for them in a week. Third little case study is a investor purchasing a home at $950,000. It started out at $940,000, so we did bid it up a little, and we were competing against multiple offers. And once again, the listing agent was excited to work with me because I communicated responsively and frequently. That is what listing agents want. They don't want some buyer's agent that takes a day or two to respond every time they try to contact them. So I had 3 successful buyers, 2 in multiple bidding competition wars and one where there wasn't, but they were still reluctant to sell it to us even above asking. Now, when it comes to listing, my recent listing in Westminster, I listed it at 1.2 million. It was not completely original, but pretty original in most aspects from 1966. And we had quite the bidding war, and I priced it at where I thought fair market value was. I didn't price it extra low to get, for sure a bidding war, but we did, and we opened escrow 50,000 over asking, and I had 10 offers. I'm sure I would have had 30 offers if I didn't tell people, hey, we're 50,000 over, don't waste your time with low offers. So Westminster, certainly a very popular place right now to sell a home if you've got one in that area. Yet other places, the expected market time for all of Orange County is now 61 days. So keep that in mind as a buyer or a seller. Buyers have a little bit more negotiating power than they may have a few weeks ago, and sellers, it's getting a little tougher. So if you get a good offer, consider taking it and working with that buyer and moving forward. So there's some of my personal experiences that are happening in the market right now. If you have any questions, contact me at the links below. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.